Instead of frolicking with fairies,
Please
they
no
will be
zombies.
fleeing from zombies.
For sake!
Japan! Welcome to Japan! Come on in, Japan!
Hello everyone, welcome to the Casper Fox channel. My name is Casper Fox, and today we are here with a brand new series on the channel that has been heavily requested even when I was doing Heathers way back at the start of the channel. People have told me that that's kind of like a trifecta or like a triangle or whatever of Dear Evan Hansen, Heathers, and Be More Chill. So Be More Chill is kind of going to complete that triangle of musicals. Of course, this is not a sung-through musical as far as I'm aware. So we've had to take some alternate rides. I wanted to give a huge shout out to Malia Agent KR, who's made this lovely little playlist for me. Where we've spaced out Be More Chill into 6 episodes here on the channel. There is a video on YouTube from April this year. Well, no, sorry. I'm recording in 2025. It's 2026 on YouTube. So last year in April, Toby Misa made a Be More Chill soundtrack tutorial, except it's animatics. So basically, it's the entire musical, but with animatics from far and wide. And that's the video I'm going to be using here on the channel. If there are any animatics you would like me to check out, I might do an extra video depending on how well Be More Chill performs. You let me know if that's something you guys want to do. So what we're going to do is for each episode is that we're going to both link the master YouTube video obviously in the description, but we will also leave links to the artists involved because Toby Misa, I'm seeing here on my screen, has been really nice and credited every single person who has been a part or has given their visual art to this series. So I know absolutely nothing about Be More Chill. I posted in my YouTube posts, it's been a month since I did this now, but currently it was a few days ago. And that's because over on Patreon, I record months in advance. So if you want to watch Be More Chill, by the time this comes out, I think we're 3 or 4 episodes in on Patreon out of 6. So if you want to check out Be More Chill, you can. You can either subscribe for a month or you can buy the collection. It's really easy. But but I know that there's a guy in the bathroom. Because when I said I'm doing here, it's coming to Patreon on Friday, and it's Friday today, and then someone's like, oh my god, Casper in the bathroom. I was like, what? So pretty cool, but I assume that's a song. I know it's a song. I just read the song list out to patrons to let them know how we're spacing the episode. So it's definitely a song. I forgot the name of the guy in the bathroom already, but yeah. Anyway, if you are not familiar with the reaction and analysis channel, what I do is that I have a musical background, I have a marketing background, I have a lot of life experience as a 25-year-old. So I will be pausing and talking about the music and the plot and the writing potentially. So if you are not really into that kind of stuff, then please go check out the original in the description. I'm not really sure why you're watching a reaction and analysis to not watch for the reaction analysis. We're all about transformative content. We're not just about making faces at the videos, only if they're in context, or not just sitting like this and being like, yeah, that was good, and then claiming it as transformative content. We are all here for the transformative content that makes this legal and makes my job legal. If you guys ever have trouble explaining what reaction analysis or gaming let's plays is or whatever, because gaming let's plays is kind of the same as a reaction and analysis video, it's just for gaming. I always explain to my family that because they're really into sports, it's you see the pundits that talk about the game, that's basically what I do, but for content, right? Anyway, that was a huge intro session. I hope that we usually put Subway Surfers to distract you guys so you listen to the plot. But anyway, I think we're just going to get really into it. So, without further ado, Roger, how about you bring us into Be More Chill, Episode 1, Jeremy's theme, instrumental, More Than Survive, I Love Play Rehearsal, and the Squip Song. Let's do it. What the hell is happening? It's futuristic. Are we gaming? Let's do it. Oh.
Come on, come on, go. Come on, come on, go. I'm waiting for my porno to load.
What? Okay, that is not what I was expecting. Bro's itching to watch it as well. Okay. So we have kind of like I guess I understand what you guys are saying. It's really reminding me of those older early 10s musicals, especially Heathers with the like that arpeggio approach with like the 8-bit synth.
My brain is gonna freaking explode. And now, of course, it's time to hit the road, which means
He's doing this before school?
I'll be uncomfortable all day, but that really isn't such a change. If I'm not feeling weird or super strange, my life would be in utter disarray. 'Cause freaking
building?
out is my okay. Good morning, time to start the day. Come on.
Okay, so we're kind of switching between what's kind of a call and response between the 8-bit world, like the internet, and the physical world with the piano in here. So maybe they're trying to showcase like a kind of riff between maybe he has this kind of like split personality or split perception of life that differentiates between real life and the internet in that sense, right? Maybe.
Go, go, come on, come on, go, go.
He's gonna knock on the door.
Oh, Dad, jeez, touch your privacy.
Ah, we're all men in this house. Pretend we're in the army.
Just when I get
Pretend we're in the army. No, I'm good.
home, please be wearing pants, okay?
Tin Hut.
Should I take a bus or walk instead? I feel my stomach filling up with dread. When I get nervous, my whole face goes red. Do wavy options calmly and be still.
Okay, that's actually really nice. There seems to be captions on this, so we will be doing that just so I can get like a little bit lyrically behind it. No, so I guess it's not. I was excited for a second, but I guess not. So, well, English is not my first language, as you can probably tell, so sometimes the lyrics kind of get past me, but I'm sure that if I missed something, you guys can point out for me. This song is literally just call and response the song. So if you guys are not familiar with call and responses, it's literally a musical term for exactly what it sounds like, is that if I'm singing here and then, you are singing here and then, I am singing here and then, you are singing here and then, and this is literally what's happening between both instrumental and the vocals here, and it's what I pointed out here in the beginning. It's very, very common. I'm trying to think of like a very popular expression or a very popular example of that, but I am blanking right now. So Roger, my editor, who's also musically educated, how about you give us a good example of a very popular call and response thing right here?
Lose control. Stand my soul.
Yay, thank you, Roger.
And be still. A junior on the bus is killer weak, but if I walk when I arrive, I'm gonna straight up reek.
Yeah.
And my boxers will be bunchy and my pits will leak. God, I wish I had the skill to just be fine and cool and chill. I don't wanna be a hero.
Oh,
Just wanna stay in the line. I'll never be a Rob De Niro. For me, Joe Pesci is fine.
I love that. Okay, so I'm not really familiar who Joe whatever that is. I know who Robert De Niro is, obviously. Okay, so introduction to what I assume is our main character here who wants to be more chill. Ha ha ha, he he he. And I assume this is Jeremy's theme, right? So maybe this is Jeremy. What I'm gonna have to do is I'm gonna have once an animation and a song plays. This is Castbot, by the way. Castbot is my little robot who plays the videos for me. You'll see him in the intro and the outro and on the banner. And Castbot has a really cool feature in his headband that he can actually have scrolling text there. So Castbot can actually show you who did the animation and who did the song. It will scroll on text right there. So thank you, Castbot. I really appreciate it. It's actually Roger putting the text on screen, but don't tell Castbot that.
So I follow my own rules and I use them as my tools to stay alive. I don't wanna be special.
There we go.
No, I just wanna survive.
I was waiting for because I can hear that this guy has pipes. I just can't prove it. But now I can.
Come on, come on.
Now we have gang vocals.
Come on, go, go.
Oh, are we getting a character change?
So Jenna Rollin Madeline said Madeline told Jake. I'll only
Okay,
have
this intro is like, I see why you guys are putting it in the same boat as Dear Evan Hansen and Heather's, because these sequences remind me a lot of I think Beautiful is the opener to Heather's. I don't really remember too much, I must admit, but yeah, it's kind of like in the same musical language almost.
sex with you if you beat me at pool. And then she lost at pool deliberately.
Interesting.
That is so awesome. Brooke, I mean slutty. And then Madeline was all I'm telling the story, Jenna.
Okay, yeah. Shut up, Heather! You know, it's kind of the same like dynamic we have going here almost. Did you hear again that we're back with the synthesizers here? I'm really interested to see if that actually is. So my theory right now is that it's a split between perceptions of life through the internet and through what's real life, or maybe like what is pumped up and what is actually real. And if she's telling a story that's kind of modified in her approach to telling it, then my theory still holds water, but we'll see.
Oh my god. He's like totally getting off on that.
Getting off on what?
Totally getting off on that.
On that. Oh, okay. I see.
Oh, go! Don't touch me, tall ass! Sorry, I was just trying... Don't move.
What?
You wash that off? You're dead! Go! JPD!
Bro, he's like twice his size. Just curl him in a ball and play football with him. Not American football, real football.
Okay, what's the deal with Madeline? Oh, man. I shouldn't say.
Oh, so this is the dude who did something with Natalie. Okay, so we got Natalie so far.
But it's a good thing I rock at pool. Yeah.
I navigate the dangerous hall. Focus on a poster there on the wall. Avoiding any eye contact at all and trying hard to remain unseen. The poster's closer now. What does it say? It's a sign up for the after-school play.
Oh. Jeremy.
It's a sign-up sheet for getting called gay, and that's not what I need right now. End scene.
I'm positive I did not hear that right.
It's a sign-up sheet for getting called gay, and
It's a sign-up sheet for getting called gay. That's basically being a guy in musical theater at all. But, yeah. Whoopsie!
that's not what I need
I'm saying that as a pansexual man in musical theater, so, you know.
right now. End scene. I hang a left and there's Christine.
Christine! Oh, I see. That's why you guys are so excited for it. Be More Chill is a prequel to Phantom of the Opera.
Christine.
There's the call and response again. Christine. And then I believe that's a clarinet.
Christine.
I love how the musical language changes.
Christine.
Excuse me?
Yeah?
I think someone wrote boif on your backpack.
What the f does that even mean?
That was smooth. That was
What the f does... Hang on. I'm gonna look that up. What does boif mean? A boy who is practically one's boyfriend but hasn't made it to the end zone official status yet. What? Okay. Sure. This back looks like a giant toenail.
super pimp. My Mac Daddy game couldn't be more limp. No time to wallow, no, instead just clear your brain and move
Build up.
ahead.
Come on, King.
Accept that you're one of those guys who'll be
Dude, I just gotta compliment. I don't know who's done the visual for this. I'm really sorry. Whoever did this artist-wise, because it's not said. There's a link to the video, but I don't see who it is. So it's on the screen. Caspar has like said it multiple times. But really well done, especially the side profiles here are absolutely incredible. Like, my goodness gracious. And look at like when we zoom in on the mouth here.
that you're one of those guys who'll be a virgin till he dies. I don't wanna be a baller. Just want some skills to count on. If my nuts were any smaller,
What?
they would be totally gone.
Okay, I see. But so we're in, I don't know, American school systems. I'm assuming it might be high school. Do you guys go to high school when you're going through puberty? Because I went to high school when I was 17 years old, which is pretty normal for Denmark. But we also have a very different school system than you guys, so.
If I continue at this rate, the only thing I'll ever date is my MacBook Pro hard drive. I wanna be crooning, no, no, I just wanna survive.
He did not say gooning.
I don't wanna be crooning,
Crooning, okay. Because if you said gooning, I'll be like, this plays ahead of its time.
no, no, I just wanna survive. Michael!
FNAF, what the Alex Harper, what are you doing in my musical?
Jeremy, my buddy, how's it hanging? Lunch is banging.
Okay, so this guy's definitely high. I don't know if I'm just because I'm hearing reggae. Holy shit, I almost lost it. Reggae music. Is he high?
Had my sushi, got my slushy, and more.
Me bombo.
What was Maggie?
Boy ends. I see. Okay, so he got ends on his. I get it.
Maki, and I'm feeling kinda cocky, cause the girl at 7-Eleven gave me a generous pull.
You're listening to Bob Marley again, aren't you?
Oh, I'm listening to Marley,
Okay.
and the groove is hella gnarly, and we're almost at the end of this song. Yeah, that was the end. Now tell me, friend, how was class? You look like ass. What's wrong?
Boy,
Hey, what does that even mean?
literally me. Oh. I see. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's stupid. Why did he give? Okay. The bully is very uncreative. You should have put the R over here, so it was boyfriends.
Oh, hey, I wrote Christine a letter telling her how I feel. That's progress. Yeah, I tore it up and flussed it.
Yeah, turn up and plus it. Who plays these characters? Who voices these characters?
It's all good. Evolution, survival of the fittest, right? But now, because of technology, you don't have to be strong to survive. Which means it's never been a better time in history to be a loser. So
Truth.
own it. Why try to be cool when you can be
Signing up for the play.
I was gonna say
Why?
getting stoned in my
Oh,
basement.
Christine's signing up for the play.
Signing up for the play.
And here we okay. So it sounds like we've established our first motif, Christine. Like this Christine motif here. I sang it so wrong. I'm so sorry. But we got our first established motif. I with that heavy.
Christine.
No call and response this time though.
Christine.
Oh, they're both saying hi.
Christine. Canicula. Christine.
Canicula? That kind of sounds like a slur.
Christine.
Lovely. We got our first harmony. Ooh, singular note on the upper one.
Christine. Canicula. Christine. Canicula.
That's her last name, Canicula. I see. Okay. First harmony in the show, really, really well done. It really, I understand why you guys are putting it in the same boat as Dear Hansen, especially in the same boat as Heather's, because if you told me this was like the Heather, and Heather, like in the same, I would have believed you. I would believe you if they were in the same universe. Maybe the Heathers go to the school. Well, I hope not. Actually, no, I hope not. Oh, the bullies are seeing.
See my Converse walking over there.
Do it, King.
Take a shaky breath and I prepare. Who cares if people think I'm lame? Christine signed, I'll do the same. I grab the pen, I write my name.
Something they're doing really well, honestly, is that, like, lyrically, it's not, like, the most poetic, complex thing in the world, obviously, but if I didn't have visuals to this, I'm very well informed on what's happening, and that's something a lot of musicals actually struggle with, is the visual. Something like, a great example, actually, that I find is that, if you guys don't know, I did Epic the Musical back in the day. Epic is a great musical, but lacks visually a little bit in its description of what's happening, in a sense, and if your main point is to not, because I know that Epic wasn't meant to have visuals in the beginning, so when he was writing, he was not intentioning in it for the visuals to do the same approach. That's why I took a lot of inspiration from Epic when I did my musical anthology, Stories from Sticks, and I knew there was gonna be visuals for it. So I did my lyrics knowing what I wanted to be visualized. Basically, the entirety of part 1 is visualized. So, but here we have like grabbing the pencil and all that stuff, right? Which I think is really, really, really cool. Obviously, no shade to Epic. Epic fandom, don't come and crucify me like you've done to every other creator in this space. But yeah. Really, really well done, but also just animation-wise, this bully is about to scorn him. Let's see what happens.
Yay!
I like gay people.
I like gay
Never
people.
gonna be the cool guy.
Oh, reprise?
I'm more the one who's who's left out
Wow.
of all the characters at school. I am not the one who the story's about. Why can't someone just help me out
He kind of sounds like Reeve, Hades Town.
and teach me how to thrive?
We're building. This drum is so simplistic. Here we go, a little bit of ride. Come on. And now, if this is like what musical, especially like Broadway-esque musicals, really, no, just musicals in general, dude, is like they really love building up like they've done here, building up, choir vocals, and then survive, and then hold it out. Bam! So let's see if they do that. Here, maybe? Oh. I love that. I love they switch up the drum kit like that. Instead of having a, they go to like a, right? They go to like a little bit more of like a shuffle beat, which I love. Okay. Come on. Okay, we don't go up. Yep. Figures. Oh, we're going straight to the rehearsal. And that, I assume, is Jeremy's theme. That was a long song. That's like 9 minutes in with like an intro, maybe like a little less than that. That was nuts. Okay. Overall, gives us a really, really good whatchamacallit, give us a really good introduction to the musical language of this. Musicals doesn't necessarily have to commit to like one set of instruments or one set of sound, but it's very good for like, especially early 10s are really, really great at establishing a musical language. And we have kind of two. And I wonder if they represent something different. Of course, I've already told you about the split perception theory, but I honestly don't know. So I guess we'll have to see. We have like the 8-bit almost gamer approach to the to the music, and then we have the traditional drums, piano, keyboard, gang vocals. If you guys don't know what gang vocals is, it's basically choir vocals, but they're not exactly timed or in tune or anything like that. There was an example of this go here, like go, go, go. It wasn't like melodic in that sense. Let's get into the next one.
You don't have to do this. Of course, I'll mock you forever if you don't.
Do it, coward.
Come on. Come on.
Oh, we have a little reprise from the song.
Come on. Yo.
Ew.
Yo.
Yeah. Aw.
This is where you meet for the play?
No, this is where you meet for the swim team.
I love her already. Christine's my favorite character.
I'm joking.
Oh, he actually went out. Oh, he's a lovable dumbass, this guy.
Well, I'm Jeremy.
Jeremy. I just realized what happened with the I'm joking. Oh, I'm Jeremy. Okay. You funny white man, please don't die.
You seem nervous.
Obviously.
Oh no, I always sweat this much.
Yeah.
Get it. You're a virgin. First play rehearsal.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm a little jealous actually.
Oh?
You never forget your first play rehearsal. Coming here.
I pray that this is foreshadowing and that you never forget your first returns when they finally... Wait, no, they're in high school, aren't they? Okay, now I'm actually not sure how to feel about this.
The highlight
Of your day?
Yeah, right. Of my life. I love
Oh.
play rehearsal because it's the best.
Okay. So, obviously, I hope you guys take this with a grain of salt. I love play rehearsal. It's the best. Is kind of a dog line, I'm not gonna lie. But I'm sure that within the song context, like, because you can take like it's very subjective with that. Don't start flaming me in the comments like, oh no, it's not dark. Be more chill is peak. It's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying it's really funny when you're used to, like, in musicals, you're used to having these like gracefully poetic lines, and then here, I love play rehearsal. It's the best. you know what I mean?
Cause it is fun.
Good.
I love play rehearsal
'cause it's done.
Aw.
But not depressed as in like kill yourself depressed.
Okay.
No, I'm not into self-harm. Dude, I swear here, check my arm. See, I just use the word to emphasize a point. Show the passion that I've got. I am passionate a lot.
She might be she might be Danish. No, I'm kidding. But we have in Denmark we have a saying. I haven't spoken Danish in so long because I live in the Czech Republic, so when I go home I speak Danish. When I talk to my parents I speak Danish, but overdrivelse fremmer forståelsen, which basically means that exaggeration helps the other understand. It boosts the understanding, which means that like if I'm telling you like my arm is being stabbed a gazillion times, it's not actually being stabbed a gazillion times, but you now understand that my arm really hurts in that sense, right? And that's basically what she's explaining right there. Very well done.
I have mad gigantic feelings, red and frantic feelings. So most everything, like gun control, like spring, like if I'm living up to all I'm meant to be. I also have a touch of ADD.
Same. It's really interesting. We now have a song in, I think it's three. I'm pretty sure it's a valse, obviously, but I did not listen if it's 3/4 or 6/8. We can do that after. But the piano doesn't play like it's 3/4. The only thing that's kind of keeping it like natively to 3/4 in the rhythm is actually just those subtle hi-hat hints in the back, which really is nice because this is pretty chaotic so far, and it's also reflected in the musical language by having all the other instruments play in not different time signatures, but with a different time signature-y approach, if you know what I mean. Like, listen to this piano here.
I also have a touch of ADD.
See that? It's all over the place. It's awesome.
Where was I?
You love play rehearsal.
Oh, right. I love play rehearsal, 'cause you are equipped with directions and text. Life is easy in rehearsal. Follow a script so you know what comes next. Anywho, the point that I'm getting to is sometimes life can't work out in the way.
Jesus. Okay, I was just going to comment on that we have a very, very classic theater approach to chord progressions is that before the final bar is up, which means the final part of what you're singing, or before you take a breath or start a new sentence or start a new line, essentially, after you do a sequence, is that you usually in theater, they love to do suspended fourths back to like a resolving chord. So, for example, na, 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 that's a suspended fourth that goes back and resolves. And they did that just before she started going full Eminem rap mode there. So I love it. I think this song is really, really fun. And that's why, like, as I said in the beginning, it's a dog line is mostly because that's the impression we need to get of her is that she's very chaotic, she's all over the place, and she says it like point blank how things are. Like she wants life to be easier in that regard, right? So I like that. I think it's a great approach.
Works out in the play, like the only time I get to be the center of attention.
Aww.
Is when I'm Juliet or Blanche Dubois, and can I mention
That was really one of my best roles. Did you see that? There just aren't strong roles for women in the theater these days, particularly high school theater.
I honestly don't know if that's actually an issue because I don't really know much about theater or what like is played in high school theater. But powerful woman in high school theater. Let's have a look. What do I know? I mean, I feel like the Heathers are pretty powerful. Veronica is like a badass heroine who, you know, takes care of JD. Eurydice kind of just gets saved. Persephone's kind of a badass in Hades Town, I will say. Christine kind of turns the Phantom around, but that's very like, I guess that might also be overshadowed. What else is there? There's got to be some. Oh, Beetlejuice. Hello, what's her name? God, I can't believe I'm forgetting that. Beetlejuice was so fun. What's her name? I forgot her name. Lydia, yeah. So, but I mean, when was this released? Like, is that an actual issue in theater? Because I'd love to know if it is. I don't know because I'm not in high school, I'm not American, and I'm not a woman, so.
Find that because I totally find that.
And no matter how hard I try, it's impossible to narrow down the many reasons why I.
Okay, it is 6/8. Did you just fall off? Oh.
Rehearsal, I happiness cry whenever it starts. It's just so universal.
Yeah, it is 6/8.
To try playing so many parts. Humans do one thing for all of their lives. The thought of that gives me hives.
Dude, it's so, I love how creative it is in the musical language. They switch between melody doubling to call and responses to a little bit more of a pullback, drawn back. The drums are so subtle but so carrying in the beat. It's so nicely done.
Got so many interests I wanna pursue. And why am I telling this to you? Guess there's a part of me that wants to.
Aww.
There's also a part of me that wants to do this.
She did the flight emote.
So I did it!
Cute.
Back
I love her.
to play rehearsal. My brain is like bzzz. My heart is like wow. Because
See, again, there it was. No, 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 no. Hear that? It's always there.
we're at play rehearsal and it starts.
This clarinet is slaying. Now.
We're starting.
Oh, let me have a prediction. He's like fully infatuated. She's like, hey, it's starting. Lock in.
It's starting soon.
Oh, okay, I was wrong. Oh, hey. What a lovely song. Yay! Applause. Why is no one applauding? What the That was beautiful. I love that. He is massive, right? Is he supposed to be like this tall? Because he was like called like degradingly tall in the beginning by that ass bully. What was his name? I know the girl's name was Natalie. So we have Natalie, Christine, Jeremy, and Alex Harper. I forgot what his name was.
We've been slipping in membership lately. I guess it's just the two of us this year.
Oh?
Has this theater always been here?
Oh, thank God the popular students have arrived. Hello, everyone. My name is Mr. Reyes. You may recognize.
Mr. What?
My name is Mr. Reyes. You.
Mr. AS? That can't be right. Okay, I'm just gonna call him. He kind of looks like. What does he look like? He looks like Jiří Korn. That's Mr. Jiří Korn.
May recognize me from drama class or my full-time job at the Hobby Lobby.
What the is a Hobby Lobby?
The school has informed me that unless I can increase our popularity, our funds will be diverted to the Frisbee golf team, which is why.
Frisbee golf team? There's like a. Is there like? Because I know that like there's like ultimate frisbee and stuff. That there's a frisbee golf like actual sport. Because that's pretty cool.
Our production will be set not in a pastoral forest, but a post-apocalyptic future. Instead of frolicking with fairies,
Please
they
no
will be
zombies.
fleeing from zombies.
For sake, man. Why zombies? I mean, for helvete. If you guys don't know, I have kinematophobic, which is the irrational fear of the undead. I can't do zombies. They can't be worse than the Vox ones. I still have nightmares about the Vox ones. Holy it's been almost a year since I did Vox Machina, and it still gives me nightmares. That's just how bad it was. What I do for content. Okay, well, I'm gonna have like I'm now remembering I probably was informed that there was some zombie-esque stuff. If it's just in like a high school theater play, I'm sure it'll be fine. But man,
We will now take a 5-minute break so that I can eat a Hot Pocket.
I think I recognize the voice. I hope I'm right. Because then I don't know if you guys ever seen Modern Family. This sounds like Pepper from Modern Family. Like, a lot. I think I'm going to check if that's actually him. Hang on. Mr. Reyes, actor, be more chill. I don't think it's him, guys. Okay, well, I couldn't find it. I don't know if it's actually Pepper. But Roger, you can put a picture of Pepper from Modern Family. This is who I think it was. And this is who it actually is, probably. So, we'll see. Wait, hang on a second. Didn't the popular kids just call him gay for signing up for the play? And now they're in it? So is this like a really positive coming out story for all the popular kids?
You were in that play last year. You were the girl that died.
You mean Juliet?
Man, that was depressing. I'm Jake.
Jake?
I know.
She knows.
Can I say something stupid?
Oh no.
When you died in the play last year, that was like the saddest I had felt in a long time. It was like everything in my life, you know, all the pressure I feel to be the best at everything all the time.
Yeah.
Suddenly felt so small.
Okay, I'm actually gonna barf. Okay, so classic jock who, you know, I don't even need to point it out. Everyone knows in that sense, right?
I remember thinking, I'm glad that girl's not dead. Before I got the chance to know her. Yeah, you see, that's stupid, right?
Yeah, kinda.
That's not stupid at all.
Oh my.
We're going out after practice today. You should join. Partying is such sweet.
Sorrow.
Whatever.
So I hated that so much. And we're this like the second in between scene, man. But I do like that we're quickly establishing like, oh, problem. Poor Jeremy, man. Jeremy just wants to. It's because he didn't get to goon this morning.
Hey, I heard this thing about how humans aren't evolving anymore.
Sorry, Jeremy, did you say something?
No.
Forget it.
Aww. Poor Jeremy.
Once again, there's been a takedown, but I guess it could have gone worse. At least I didn't have a breakdown.
Nice.
Didn't have to go to the nurse. I don't wanna be special.
He really sounds like Reeves so much. I know it's not him, obviously, but he sounds like him so much, saying kind of like this crying tenor. And that's not a bad thing. It just means that when the tenor is saying like a crying tenor singing, that's not the official term for it, obviously. But this crying tenor is more longing, it's more aching in the voice, right? Perfect for this role.
Don't even need to survive. I just wanna know that Christine is aware I'm alive.
Oh, bathroom. Is he cleaning it off his
I told
bag?
you not to wash that off.
Where's my homework?
I'm talking to you, tall ass.
Yeah, tall
Why
ass.
do you call me that? I'm not even that tall.
Well, you could be if you weren't hunched over and scared all the time.
Brother, the Lakers need a midfielder. Like it's so cliche, like this like bully, right? It makes sense. It's from the 10s. They remind me of those guys that JD shot in Heathers, right? So it makes sense, but like, bro.
You might want to watch the floor, man. You're getting
What? What the is happening?
Okay, I just remembered I don't have to pee after.
No, don't move! You don't remember me freshman year, do you? You didn't go here freshman year. Yes, I did!
What the is happening? What is this alien ass music that returns here?
See? You just didn't notice. Nobody did.
Freshman year, I didn't have a girlfriend or a clue. I was a loser just like you. Good times would only.
What the is going on? What was the pissoir like? Was it possessed? And it like possessed him through the stream or something? Oh, it must have been painful.
Soar by. I was gross, as every female would attest.
Now it's
My
green.
sexting
Don't say female.
was a futile quest. My little penis was depressed. He was so lonely. Poor guy.
What is this funk? Do you hear the funk guitar? Now, that is not usually what I associate a feelings-based statement in a song. I usually associate it with the 3/4 time signature. Example, Burn Hamilton, right? I think it was it Undertale the musical? It's very possible. I'm running Undertale the musical as well on Fridays, I believe. I think this is the Wednesday slot. I'm not really sure. I don't know my schedule. But yeah, so not really sure. The funk guitar like this is usually something I associate with two things, Persona or 80s porn. So
I was hopeless, hopeless. I was helpless, helpless. Every time I'd walk the hallway, I would trip. I was stagnant and idle. I was so suicidal. And then.
before we find out what then, I want to point out something that has become a universal danger motif, not just in musical theater, but in the world. And that is the half step. Na, 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 na. If you don't recognize it now, I'm going to put a big ass shark on the screen heading towards you with this theme, and then you're going to know. Ba, 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 da, da. This is the Jaws theme, right, for the shark. So that has kind of become like the scary. What they usually do, though, in this like style of theater, if we are within the same time span of like in the 2010s, they would actually use a tremolo violin, like a da la 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 la. Actually, Roger, can you demonstrate, please, real quick? Thank you, Roger. Very cool. So they usually play that as like they did in Heathers. They've done it in Legally Blonde. But here they actually decide to have like this leading up thing. So let's see what it is.
I got a squip. You got quick.
A what?
Squip.
Squip?
I've never heard of it before. Yeah, that's the point. This is some top secret. Can't even look it up on the internet. Shit.
It's from Japan. It's a gray oblong pill.
Okay, I see. So the 8-bit kind of approach thing there was not... Well, was it the perception of two worlds? I guess you could argue that if it's like the quip theme or whatever, quip approach to music.
Quantum nanotechnology CPU. The quantum computer in the pill will travel through your blood until it implants in your brain and it tells you what to do.
What's this isn't impossible? Shut up, Toland! Sorry. Old habits. Look, I apologize for treating you like human garbage all the time. I was only doing it because my squip said that I had to. But now he's saying that you're not such a bad guy. That you might want a squip of your own.
I don't like where this is going, but it's definitely not what I expected it to be. So be more chill. Is that what the squip is just going to tell him? To like be more chill if he takes this pill?
So, it's like
Drugs?
drugs? It's better than drugs, Jeremy.
It's from Japan!
Drugs. Drugs Japan. You know, like that meme? It's from Japan! Ooh, there's a there's like a vocoder. Or a voice box. The background just sounds like the dog theme from Undertale.
It tells you what to do. It's pre-programmed. It's amazing.
My God! Look, listen to the ensemble as well. Okay, so incredible. This is like the best arrangement, like the best arranging we've seen in this musical so far. The ensemble and the brass section work so well together, like they're shaking their hands in musical language. I love that. What I really, really love about this as well is that I did not expect this guy to have pipes. Holy shit. And the way the ensemble boosts this like squib approach, and then they implement synthesizers, and I assume that's either a voice box or a vocoder into the instrumental. And basically, like an example of like a talk box or whatever is like, for example, is you have a piano and has a tube. It goes into your mouth. Oh, well, most famously in 24K Golden intro, there's a talk box. You guys don't know what that is, but yeah, okay. Let's see. It's also kind of nuts that they're like putting so much pressure and effort into high school. And I don't know, like when I was in high school, I didn't think that like I was like in a pretty middle kind of like I wasn't like a crazy popular guy, but also wasn't like an outcast or whatever. I was just like in the middle. I had friends. I went to theater, stuff like that. Like, and I wasn't like an outcast, but I definitely knew that like, well, high school is not the peak of life. So, you know, we can be more chill. Amen fahillah. With that was not intentional. But yeah, let's have a look.
Nobody cares if you are late, cause even teachers think you're great. Your weekend's just a full-on slate of blowout venues, of teenage rock stars, splendors. Right now you're helpless, helpless. You are almost hopeless on the school social map. You're just a blip. But if you take my advice and if you pay the listed price, well,
pay the listed price. Oh, okay. Because I'm like, so is it because his squib is telling to, I really don't like it because it's kind of like feeding into this infection approach. If everyone has like, assuming all the popular kids has a squib. Would it mean that Christina has one too? Was that why she couldn't hear what he was saying, or was she just so infatuated with Jake?
then you go from sad to interesting to hip. Yeah, your whole life will flip.
This animation is absolutely incredible. I cannot believe I'm watching this for free. Like, this is absolutely insane. Whoever did this, you are crazy good.
When you buy a Squip, I got a hookup. This guy who works at Payless Shoes at the Menlo Park Mall. It's $600. It's worth it. Bring the money.
What was it, 600?
It's $600.
Yeah, $600. Okay.
It's worth it. Bring the money in on Monday. Okay, wait.
Aren't you gonna wash your hands?
The Squip Song and no.
Man, Jeremy. You know what you
Hey, Foss. No, please don't touch his mouth. Listen to him go. Squip. Nice. Higher fourth octave.
No longer a trip when you got in your grip. A squib, a squib, a squib.
And what I love, I don't know if it's intentional, but in my headset, the sound, like the melody, it's doubled. Like there's two leads, like it's the exact same lead, but they've mixed it so there's two of them. And I love that because maybe that portrays that it's both him and the Squip singing in that sense, right? I'm also learning that we should associate this bright green color. Maybe it's just an artistic choice, but I feel like the artist here has chosen that the Squip power or whatever is associated with this green color here. Peak. Okay, well, that is our introduction to Be More Chill. And I'm gonna be so thrilled with you guys. This is everything but chill. Oh, I don't know what that song was called. Squip? What was that called? Squip? Definitely the Squip song is my favorite so far. That's really, really peak. Okay, so I assume that now he has to get these $600. So yeah, I hope he's able to. I'm seeing in my notes that next time in two-player game, which is the first song, the characters are playing a zombie game, which is portrayed in the animatic, so I'm going to be a little bit careful with that one. But yeah, this is Be More Chill, and of course we will be doing these for, like, with this week included, for 6 weeks. There are 6 episodes in Be More Chill. So three per act. So if you guys want to watch these early on, you can join us over on Patreon here with the scrolling names. These are the only reasons why I'm able to do the thing I do. Full disclosure, if you are watching this all the way to the end, January YouTube is when we are paid the least because companies are not investing in ads, which means they're not investing in us. So truly the best way you can support us is over on Patreon. So you have a spare $5, $10, whatever dollars a month and you want to support your favorite content creator, then you can do so. So thank you so very much for watching, and I'm so excited to get into more. Next time we're doing two-player game. The Squip enters. Be more chill. Do you want to ride? Be more chill. So that's gonna be cool. Hopefully he's gonna get it implanted. We'll see. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next week for more Be More Chill. Take care.